I forgot whether Pfizer's Research and Development Center is in Shanghai or Beijing, but it's in China. Do you trust Pfizer? Pfizer China R&D Center is working on the development of COVID-19 vaccines and viruses. Fellow fighters, COVID-19 is a bioweapon. If you believe it is a bioweapon, do you still believe in its vaccine? They can make a large number of vaccines by the minute. This is just like what our heroic scientists said. Those in the field of scientific research will never grow only one strain of bacteria at a time, but multiple strains together. Now I challenge anyone in the whole world who says that the vaccine works. Whoever says it works should get it first. He should give it to his children first, his spouse, his parents, and the whole family. Brothers and sisters, about this vaccine. Please take a look at all the shareholders and investors behind Pfizer, WeChat, Ant Financial, and Lifax. These shareholders, who have connections between China and the United States/the West, must be Blackstone, Goldman Sachs, Temasek of Singapore, and Mubadala and Afak, two state-owned investment companies of Abu Dhabi. Also, the Saudi Arabian General Investment, Japan's Masayoshi Son, 2 or 3 companies in Hong Kong, including Warburg Pincus, Hong Kong, in the US, 1 investment bank in Australia, and 1 or 2 companies in Japan. It always includes these countable companies and has never changed. In addition to this 24 or so investment companies, there will be a few more people in the future. Some lady or gentleman might join, but they represent someone, like Guanjuan and Liu Chengjia, who are related to CCP's government officials. There are only 2 types of people in all these investments: previous members and new members of the CCP's old standing committee and the Politburo. It has never changed. What about in the US? Including Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and Wall Street, there are about 20 to 30 companies. All of these are just games with tens of billions or hundreds of billions involved. Look at communist China and the United States. The investment landscape has never changed. These people behind the scenes are national and international, financial, pirates and thieves. It's that simple. Look at who the shareholders of Pfizer Pharmaceuticals are. After Pfizer announced the COVID vaccine, my first impression was that Pfizer would pay a huge price for it, because one day there will be too many people suing it. How is it possible to develop a vaccine in a couple months? It hasn't done anything about AHD or received results from clinical and pathological analysis, but it started announcing that it has a COVID vaccine. Who is it fooling?